Hello, in the software episode 68. Today it's just me, Enigma V4. Young Smooth is currently sick, so I'll be doing a video on my own. And today's topic will be an interesting one. I've had this discussion with a bunch of people that have a favorite wrestler, and some people say that person had great matches as champion, and other people say he had a long run. But before we get into the major topic, let me do my introduction. I'm Enigma V4, and this is Talk for Glory, episode 68. Right now, our schedule is a little flipsy. We try to give you content whenever we best can. Again, sometimes it'll be just me, sometimes it'll be just Young Smooth, sometimes it'll be both of us. But I want to do this video because I want to know your opinion on a matter. What matters more? A champion's defense or a champion's reign? We have had great champions over the years, and I'm not just talking about WWE guys, not just New Japan, not just ROH, not just Rev Pro. There we go. Sorry, guys. I've watched a lot of wrestling as of lately. We've had a lot of great champions. I'm gonna list off a couple. Of great champions. Maybe you guys have some in mind. I got some in mind, but but let's get into this. First person that comes to mind is TNA, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, longest reigning TNA World Champion back in 2012. The It Factor, the leader of the Selfish Generation, Bobby Roode. What a great champion he was, guys. If you guys watched TNA back then, you guys loved this man's reign. He faces Kurt Angle, Bound for Glory, TNA's WrestleMania, or at least back then. He loses. He comes close. He gets robbed at the end. Angle's holding the ropes. Wait, give me a second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Back to what I was saying. TNA, great run. We didn't get the glorious one. We got the selfish one. And on. Sorry, guys. Oh, we have someone. We have someone watching. Give me a second, guys. All right, I'm back. Thank you again for your patience, guys. Let me know if you guys can comment. For some reason, I'm having trouble looking at people's comments for some magical reason. So as I try to get that on screen, guys, tell me. Wait, you guys can't comment. Damn it. Yeah, so apparently there's trouble with the comment section. Did not know that. My apologies, guys. But back to what I was saying. Greatest TNA World Champion in a very long time, Bobby Roode, lost against Kurt Angle, Bound for Glory. His best friend, the Cowboy James Storm, one half of personally one of the greatest tag teams in all of TNA, Beer Money Incorporation, wins the title from TNA World Champion Kurt Angle in about maybe 3 minutes. Great celebration. I remember watching that as a kid. It was a good, heartfelt feeling. And then he goes on to face his best friend, Bobby Roode, and Who would have before we had Ciampa versus Gargano, and after we had Shawn versus Triple H, we had Bobby Roode versus James Storm. Now, Bobby Roode went on to face many people: Jeff Hardy, Sting, James Storm, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Anderson, Austin Aries. There was a lot of people that the leader of the Selfish Generation went on to face in his amazing TNA World Title run. It came to an end from the greatest man to ever live, Austin Aries, back then, greatest X Division superstar. And okay, so I can't see your comment on YouTube, but thank you for texting the Discord, Nunu. You gave me an excellent idea. I'll bring that up soon. But as you guys see, there was great matches and there was a lengthy run. That's a mixture of a good run and good defenses. Now here's a not so good example of a long run and bad defenses. For the fans that love Total Divas, Bellas, and whatever the hell else this woman is, and Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella is the worst Divas champion I've ever had to watch be a champion. It's not that I hate her, I just hated her reign. She basically held the title, and the title was mainly in tag matches. And when she wasn't, it was mostly Brie just doing stuff, and it was other superstars or divas just doing their thing, and Nikki Bella was just holding the title. There was a time and place where I forgot Nikki Bella was Divas champion. And it was just a really dark time for the Divas. I'm happy Charlotte won the title from her, but the problem is she got the title when it was dead. So I'm glad the title got a revamp, turned into the women's title, turned into the Charlotte title. But I'm still happy the women's title got a revamp. It went from Divas to women's, and we have this women's evolution, and I'm happy about that. Now, there's going to be about a total of 3 lengthy runs and good defenses, and lengthy runs and not so many defenses, if I would say. Next one I'll say for lengthy runs, John Cena, 2007. For you guys that are WWE fans back in 2007, just in case you guys watched John Cena, I know I was one of those. I remember I was one of those kids that hated Cena because he kept beating everyone. He kept beating my heroes. I honestly believe the Raw after WrestleMania, that one year where it was Shawn Michaels versus John Cena in England, that was probably the best match I saw of the two. And it was honestly my favorite. It was my favorite feud. I was interested to see them win the tag titles. But John Cena had a lengthy run beating the likes of Khali, Umaga, Edge, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. All these great guys. All these amazing, talented superstars faced Cena at one point, and they were each and all of them great matches. Give me a second, guys. Responding to something. Now, if we are going by New Japan records, Cena has held the title a total of 16 times, and altogether, it has equaled up to 1,240 days. 16-time world champion, 1,240 days, as champion altogether. Now that is impressive, guys. Great defenses, great matches, memorable matches. I honestly believe Cena will be a Hall of Famer off of these great matches. When you talk about great matches with John Cena, you're going to talk about all of his great matches, not just Shawn and Triple H, even Batista, SummerSlam, even though Batista won. Even his match against Daniel Bryan and for anybody that knows me off the camera, on the camera, I do not like Daniel Bryan. I do not like Daniel Bryan, guys. I do not like him at all. Not a fan of him. Not a fan of the Yes movement. Not a fan of Fickle. Not a fan of any of that stuff. But when I tell you that this guy had great matches, he even had a great match with Daniel Bryan. So there you go, guys. I praise Daniel Bryan for 2020. But let's not just talk about WWE Championship with John Cena. Let's talk about the United States title. For you guys that are fans of mid-card titles, how great was the U.S. Open Challenge? Every week, someone new. We got people like Stardust, Wade Barrett. Well, I should say Cody Rhodes. Wade Barrett. Who else? Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Alberto Del Rio. We got all these people off of the United States Open Challenge, and the best match, SummerSlam 2015 or 2016, whichever one. You guys can correct me down below after the video. I know that the comments will be there. Kevin Owens, thank you, Nunu. He had a great match with Kevin Owens for the United States title. But best match, personally, was against Seth Rollins. Double title on the line. Best match. Not a fan of interferences, but it was a great match. All right, now, since I'm on the topic of the United States Championship, all right, I'm going to get some hate for this one. In my opinion, the not so good United States champion, Jon Moxley. Well, formerly known as, actually, I should say Dean Ambrose because John is the current IWGP United States champion. And he's had a better defense run with that one than the WWE one. But there was a point where Ambrose defended the title maybe once in a while. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys, and I'm sorry for the long wait. There was a lot of stuff going on in the background. Don't want you guys hearing a loud background. You guys don't deserve that. You guys don't deserve to hear a loud background. Back to what I was saying. Dean Ambrose. Damn it. Be right back. Dean Ambrose held the title for nearly one entire year, and the reign ends at 351 days. All he needed to do was go 14 more days, just 2 more weeks, and he would have been a 1 year champion. Well, a 1 year champion that rarely defended. So bad that even Roman mentioning a current segment of Dean and himself stating, "Hey, haven't defended the title in a while?" Now, I personally believed back then that would mean, all right, it's going to be Reigns versus Ambrose for the title now. That's what I believed. But things changed, and they just want to face, I believe, Kane and New Age Outlaws at WrestleMania. But yeah, that was an example of a bad reign. All right. Now, two more. Cody Rhodes Intercontinental Championship run. Actually, I've got to squeeze in both of them. Cody Rhodes / The Miz. Both of their title reigns were great. They defended. They made the IC title feel prestigious. Cody bring back the old white strap title. And a lot of people appreciated it. A lot of people enjoyed it. He faced people such as Christian, such as Ted DiBiase, such as Ezekiel Jackson. He faced a lot of people. Even he faced John Morrison. Like, I can really go in a list of people that Cody Rhodes faced, but I care more about the reign, along with the Miz. Miz facing people like Dolph, which I believe is his best feud, facing people like Apollo Crews, facing people like Sami Zayn, facing all these underdog guys, just for the title. This was so good. I believe that once he drops that title, that he will face whoever was WWE champion, which I believe would have been Daniel Bryan, and then the story continues of Miz beating Daniel Bryan, but apparently that didn't happen. Not a fan that. Again, it's been 10 years. Yeah, it's about to be 10 years, or it has been 10 years that Miz has been WWE champion. It's an outrage. Miz should be at least a 3-time WWE champion. But those are examples of 2 great Intercontinental title runs and 1 bad United States Championship run. No, let's on the tag team. The Revival. The Revival as Raw tag team champions was honestly forgettable. For the simple fact, once they won it, they didn't defend it. I think they defended about twice, and the Revival won both of them, and then it was just forgettable. And then they lose it to Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Like, I know those guys can have great matches. I know they can. But the reign wasn't good. The matches weren't memorable. Them versus DIY at NXT TakeOver is a forever remembered tag team match in all throughout time. It's a great one. You will remember it. But the run on Raw / I'll even throw in SmackDown too, because when they were SmackDown Tag Team Champions, it was, I personally believe, worse. I think this was just a here's a thanks for not leaving the company thing. I wasn't the biggest fan of them until they teamed with Randy. I thought that could be the new legacy. I thought that could be the new revamp, and they could be the new DiBiase and Rhodes. I thought that could be the thing. But it was a bad tag team title run, and New Day won the tag titles, and New Day is basically the entire tag division at this point. All right, last two. 1 good title reign, 1 bad. And I'm going to give a shout out to Nunu for giving me this idea while discussing it. One, actually, no. I got 2. Thank you, Nunu, and then I got 1 for myself. I'll put yours last, Nunu. You're the closer of this one. All right, a good reign and many defensive. The legendary 434 days. The best in the world. CM Punk's reign from Survivor Series 2012 to Survivor Series 2013. He faced everyone you threw at him. Cena multiple times. Miz, Del Rio. I believe no, he didn't face Triple H for the title. That would have been had a bad idea. He faced all these people. I just named a few guys because it's been a while since I've seen his run. It's been a while. So list some guys if you guys remember who CM Punk faced as WWE champion. He even faced Big Show and won. Okay, my mic's good. He faced all these guys and won. And Hold The Rock Johnson at Royal Rumble. Not the biggest fan of that idea. It was a great 434 days. It's a memorable one. Many defenses, lengthy reign, but here comes the only New Japan one, the only New Japan title reign that's going to come into question. The Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, holding the title for nearly a 2-year span with only 12 defenses. 12 defenses, nearly 2 years. This one isn't, oh, it was a bad one or it was a good one? This was a good... Sorry, give me a sec, guys. All right, I'm back. Thank you for your patience, guys. All right, so this one has the question mark of, was it a lengthy run? Was it a good run? Was it a bad run? Not enough defenses? This one's going to be up to you guys. But the Rainmaker, 12 people he's faced. People such as Cody, such as Kenny, such as AJ, such as Tanahashi, such as Naito, such as Evil, such as Sonata. All these guys he faced and maintained holding the title for nearly 2 years, main eventing Wrestle Kingdom back-to-back years. And that's just the Rainmaker. That's just how he is. Now you guys can let me know whether that means it was a good run or a lengthy run or just a whatever run. It's New Japan booking. So there's going to be a question mark for the Okada. All right, Nunu, thank you for this. Thank you for this suggestion. This is going to be the closing one. This is going to be the closing act. So remember, guys, drop a like, drop a sub. There we go. Yeah, remember, guys, drop a like, drop a sub. The schedule is not going to be so good, but when we do upload, we want you guys to be there. We've got a lot of things still coming your way. It's WrestleMania season. Just to let you guys know now that we will be doing a WrestleMania predictions video with a special guest. For who that special guest is, you guys will just have to find out. But on to the final two. The lengthy run. You know him. You hate him. You hope he loses the title soon. The Beast, Brock Lesnar. Breaking the 434 record of CM Punk with the Universal Championship, rarely showing kicked ass every time he showed up. Small amount of matches, but lengthy run. That just doesn't sell it for me. It doesn't do anything for the superstar. It doesn't do anything for the title. It wasn't until he was put into many matches back to back instead of one match in May and then another match in September that I thought, oh, this is a good match by Brock. But right now, Brock is the current WWE champion. His last title defense was against Ray, which was in Survivor Series. He was number 1 in the Rumble, so I'm not a fan of that whole concept. But he'll be facing Drew at WrestleMania, but that doesn't excuse the fact that, hey, maybe you should be defending the title at Fastlane or defending the title at inside the Elimination Chamber. But I'm sorry, but you're facing Ricochet in a Saudi show? Yeah, that's not going to cut it. I expect it to be a good match, decent match. I'm not expecting Brock to pull out a shooting star out of nowhere. If only we could, guys. If only we could. But that is a lengthy run with small amount of defenses. Now let's talk about a lengthy run with amazing defenses. Not even good defenses. Amazing defenses. Nunu, thank you for this suggestion again. The current NXT champion. You know him. You love him. You've been watching him since the Indies, most of you. Adam Cole. The current NXT champion, the first ever North American champion, the second Grand Slam winner of NXT or Triple Crown, whatever you guys want to say. Whatever you guys want to say. Amazing matches against guys like Jordan Miles. Jordan Miles, we're not going to get into who he is. Against Johnny Gargano, against Tommaso Ciampa, against... Man, my mind really goes blank for these. Against Finn Balor, against... Wait, sorry, guys. Against Matt Riddle, against... Man, my mind really goes blank for these. Personally, my favorite one, and I'm pretty sure it's all of your... Actually, against Daniel Bryan, against Seth Rollins. Not just NXT, guys. This guy's gone to the main roster and defended the title. NXT is in great, safe hands with the likes of Adam Cole and the rest of the Undisputed Era. I think he's doing a great job as champion. He's probably the greatest champion out of the three brands. Yes, The Fiend is great, but most of his matches, he's winning. Brock is Brock. But Adam Cole is showing you why NXT is the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed discussing it. So let me know in your comments down below. Right, I know right now you guys can't exactly chat in the chat room, but what we're going to do is we're going to try and get that fixed for the next video, because I know you guys like to talk into the comment section. But for now, again, thank you, Nunu, for the suggestions on the great champions that have had lengthy runs or just great matches. Thank you, anyone that watches this. Again, I'm Enigma V4. You can find all my social medias linked down below. My Twitter is Enigma_V4_. Youngsmove TFG. My Instagram, which is strictly on wrestling, just Enigma V4. We have a Discord. Feel free to join that Discord, guys. You guys can do it whenever you want. But again, we have an Anchor. We have a Discord. We have a lot of things coming your way for the future. I also plan on going back to the Anchor to talk about New Japan star Kenta from his transition from Kenta and Noah to Hideo Itami on NXT/205 Live to back to Kenta joining Bullet Club. So if you guys aren't following me on Spotify, we got the link down below. But I believe that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for joining us or joining me. Young Smooth will be on the next video, hopefully. Hopefully it feels better. Hope you're watching this. Hope you're enjoying this. Hope everyone's enjoying this. And just want to say again, I'm Enigma V4. Thank you. And I'm out.